Well, good morning. Absolutely glorious day. Me and the boy, we're off to the scrapyard today to weigh in some of the metal on our van, which I'm gonna show you before we actually empty it. We park at the bottom of the road, make life easier. The vans are quite big, as you can see. That noise is just my trolley, because I'm going to need it, because after we've emptied at the scrapyard, we're going to pick up a unit for a customer. So I'm going to just quickly show you what we're getting rid of today. There's a mixture of ferrous, non-ferrous. It's not a big weigh in today. We got some brass. That was quite interesting. It was like an old garden scoop thing. So we've got a small bucket of brass. We've got some circuit boards. There's a bucket of number 1 and a bucket of number 2 copper. We've got some stainless steel. We've got quite a bit of aluminium that we're going to weigh in, this cast, and various different types of alley that we're going to weigh in. And then up the back there, that's just steel. So we're going to go and do the non-ferrous items. This is a wheelie bin full of cable. There's another wheelie bin behind that that's full of motors. There's more motors on the floor. So we're going to go and weigh all this in at the scrapyard today, and see what we get for it. And then later on this afternoon, I'm going to be doing a video on how to strip a Valent boiler. I don't know if you can see that, but these are all out of Valent boilers. Most of them, there's a couple that are not. So yeah, we're going to head over to our local scrapyard. It's not our local scrapyard, but it's the one that we get the best prices at. We're going to get rid of all this because it's just taking up space, and at the moment space is a premium for me. So like I said, it's not the biggest weigh-in we've ever done by any stretch of the imagination. There's not an awful lot of copper, there's not an awful lot of brass, but we'll see what we get, and I'll go through the various prices and what we get for each different type of metal. I think the big winner today is going to be the cast aluminium. I'm quite excited for that. But like I said, I'll turn the camera back on when we get to the scrapyard, and then later on this afternoon I'm going to do I'm not going to call it a tutorial, because it's not. It's just how I strip down a Valent boiler and what I salvage from it. Could be quite interesting. And then we are going to pick up a cabinet. Hence the trolley. So we're going to go and pick up a cabinet. Well, that's not going to work, is it? This is the problem. See, I was diagnosed with adult ADHD a couple of years back, and sometimes having ADHD is a blessing, especially doing what we do. But other times it can be a bit of it causes me to be a little bit frantic at times. But yeah, we're going to head off to the scrapyard now. It's absolutely lovely today, so nice. Hopefully it stays like it. But we'll catch up when we get to the scrapyard. I'm going to ask, because I've never done a video in the scrapyard, so I am going to ask their permission if we can film. If we can't film, it's not going to be the end of the world. I'll unload, I'll weigh in the non-ferrous, I'll get rid of the steel, and then I'll do it when I do the boiler strip down later on this afternoon. I'll let everybody know what prices we got and what we managed to get out of what was in the van. Like I said, it's not the biggest weigh-in, but we'll see. Right, so as suspected, the guys don't really want to be on camera, so I'm going to load up some of this aluminium for them into one bin. There's quite a bit of it. So I'm going to load up all of the alley, and then they're going to come and pick it up on a forklift for me. If you can't hear me because of the banging, I'm sorry, but we're going to load it all up. Once it's done, like I said, the guys will come with a forklift, they'll pick it up for me, and we'll get it all weighed. So there is quite a bit of it. So I messed up because the big stainless bucket's fallen and mixed it all up, which I didn't want, but it's fine. We'll work it out. So we should get some good money on this aluminium today. I might have to have a little chat with him about the price, given the quantity. I said in previous videos that the better your relationship with your scrap guys, and that's an absolutely stunning bit of cast aluminium. Yeah, the better the relationship you've got with your local scrapyard, normally gives you a little bit of room to be able to negotiate better prices. Unfortunately, we have come at the weekend, which is the worst time to come, but needs must. I need the van emptied. For other jobs, and then the process starts all over again on Monday morning. So, oh, it's got water in it, soaking wet, lovely jubbly, and there goes all the stainless. So yeah, the process will start all over again Monday, and we'll fill it back up and start collecting our non-ferrous metals again, and see where the week takes us. But as you can see, I made a bit of a freaking mess, which I didn't really want to be doing. Than what we'd get if we just threw that in that big shit pile. So, a bit more aluminium. So as you can see, aluminium bin looks good. And then we've got, now out the way please mate, that's got to go as well. Right, so I do believe that is all of my aluminium. There is still a bit of stainless. I think we might have to move as well, which is going to be a pain in the arse. But that pile of motors, nice. I mean, that one of these bins is, I'm a bin missing. Where's the other bloody bin? No, that's cable. So that is just motors there. I thought we had another bin of motors, but we haven't. I thought we had another wheelie in. Right. So that's my stainless. That's stainless. And what I'm going to do is drag this motor bin over. Fuck. Whoops. Ah, messed up. Right. Don't know what the hell that shit is. That can just piss off in there. Right. So we've got to get all these motors and compressors and everything else in there. And there's quite, sorry for being out of breath, but no, so I'm going to unload this one can go in and I'll move and unload. The guys here are really good. I'm going to get crucified for this, but on there's an absolute chunk of brass. I tried to get it off and couldn't, and for the amount of time that it was going to take me to actually get it off, I'll be honest, I couldn't be bothered. For the amount of brass that's actually on it, it wasn't actually worth the time doing it. So as the guy just asked me if I needed another bin, they're really good here, to be fair. Other scrap yards are available, however, for me, I'm a firm believer in, if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. So again, probably going to get crucified for the brass on that, but also copper windings, whatever, they can go in the motors. So there are some other, mate, to be fair, there's quite a few of them. I probably should have took time. Power tools, because of the motor in them, classed as motors, that was a fail, an epic fail. But we're nearly where we need to be. And once I've built this bin up, I'm going to put all the stainless steel on top of it, get them to move it with the forklift, and then go on the wheel bridge and weigh myself before I unload all of the steel, which won't take very long at all. That's quite nice. We picked this up. I thought it was brass, but unfortunately it sticks to the magnet. Hello, my brother. How are you? Yeah, I've got nothing of any use. There's some power tools and stuff. Help yourself, and there's some copper bearing motors and stuff. Yeah, you can take it, my friend. Have it. Have it. Don't forget to tip your driver. He's a nice old boy, him. Now, done, finished. Done. I've got wire, I've got number, I've got... So I'll move it out, it's fine. I've got a little bit of non-ferrous, but other than that, I'm done. Right, them bins can be moved if you've got the forklift. That's got to go back in. That's just metal. So that can go. Oh, the brass weighs a fucking absolute ton. Some circuit boards. Number two. Probably not going to weigh in the number two. Some number one. Advice, is it worth weighing that in or not? Yeah? So, and then really bin a cable. What's that, mate? No, I'm alright, mate. Stay out of the way, please. Cable. If you could get the forklift that side, this is done. It's just steel now. So, I'm just going to spin the camera around for a sec. Where's that? Aluminium, bit of stainless, motors in the bottom, 1, 2, brass cable, yeah? Yeah. And then, hang on 2 seconds, I'm just going to sort the camera and adjust. Right, so they're going to move this for me with a forklift because they're absolute legends. And then we're going to unload this, which I'm going to film as well. Whew, it's tiring. There's a heck of a lot of stripped out boilers and heavy material in there. But like I said, the guys are really good. I'm just going to block the camera for a sec. Sorry, yeah, some of the guys don't want to be on camera. That's understandable. So now what I'm going to do is take a phone call. Hi, Chris. Yeah, just to give you a bit of a heads up, we got to the scrapyard this morning at 9 o'clock, hoping that they were going to be open. They actually didn't open until 10 o'clock. So we're here now unloading, so we are running slightly late. It's not going to be an awful lot, but we might be sort of half an hour late. Is that going to be okay?
It's fine. The lady's going to be there. I'll let her know. She's going to be. I'll let her. We coming like a bit between living and well. Okay?
Yeah. All right. I'm going as quick as I can. I'm halfway through unloading now. So as soon as I'm done, I'll give you a call or a message to let you know that I'm on my way. Okay.
Okay. Brilliant. Yeah.
Cheers, Chris. Thank you.
All right. Cheers, mate.
Bye. Right. So I think that says 3300. What does that say, Res? 3300. 3380. Huh. 3380. Yeah, no worries. 3380. It's okay. Leave it. Don't worry. It's fine. 3380. So we are about 600 or 700. About 600 or 700 kilo in steel, which is pretty good. That's going to give us well over £100. As you can see, this place is pretty chaotic. So we're just going to reposition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back out and then back in. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty chaotic. Again, as I explained, I have ADHD. We are a family of ADHDers, if you like, and in a way, it actually helps because my ADHD. He's just driving me in. Yep, we're in. Right, so now we're gonna continue with unload. I'm gonna have a mouthful of my coffee. You can come out, Bubba, but please don't get in my way because it's not safe. If you're coming out, put gloves on. So health and safety is paramount, hence the gloves, the steel toe cap boots. I'm wearing shorts, which right, do me a favour please, pal. Just stay out of the way for a minute because I'm going to be launching some of this stuff out and it will fall to the side, so you need to stay out of the way, okay? Right, good boy. Right, so now this is just steel. Everything in here is going in that pile there and we don't want it. We get decent price on it. Nice. But it's the lowest grade of metal going. It's not worth much, but here it's worth more than anywhere else. Hence the fact, well, till, hence the fact we bring our metal to these guys. Again, man, I'm going to get crucified for that, but we should be weighing that in and getting £1 for it, but we're going to weigh it in and get 14p a kilo because, just because, as you heard on the phone, we have got a customer who's waiting for us, and because I thought, my mistake, I thought the yard was going to be open at 9:30. We were here at 9:30. However, the yard didn't open until 10. So we spent a little bit of time sat around, which has put us a little bit behind schedule. Boiler, speaker, as you can see, with the steel, it doesn't matter if there's bits of plastic and whatnot. We don't have to strip every last bit. They would like it clean, but sometimes you just don't have time. So, but they're okay with it, and they just do what they've got to do. We've got quite a few of them boilers to get off. Some of them, like this one, are bigger and heavier than others. So we're just going to make some progress. Just see how we get on. Yeah. I appreciate that watching me unload a load of crappy metal that no one wants anymore out of a van might not be particularly exciting for everyone. But this isn't the exciting part. When we go over there and we weigh in our non-ferrous metals, that's the exciting part, because that is where the money's at. Again, look, mostly shit, but there is some metal on there, so fuck it, in it goes. Right, you'll have to excuse my grunting and panting and being out of breath. Some of it is heavy, like the radiators are heavy. Nice, there's that manhole cover that I thought I'd lost, and that should have been in motors, but fuck it. Heavy old manhole cover coming in hot. Big boy radiator coming in hot. Whoosh. That's how that's done. Right. So when we started doing this, we did have a tipper van, and it made tipping this stuff a million times quicker. We'd just pull up, lower the back down, tip the van, and then off we'd go. Unfortunately for us, our tipper van decided, shit, there's another one of them, I should have kept them. Our tipper van decided that it wanted to just give up on us, and we decided that it was better to just cut our losses and get rid of it rather than keep. Bubba, stand round the side please, mate, just in case anything falls on you. Rather than keep spending money rather than keep spending money repairing a van that was, let's be honest, old and a bit tired anyway, we decided to let the tipper go. And yeah, so we're currently, that's cast iron, that's fucking heavy. We decided to let the tipper go, and we are currently in the market for a new tipper. But I'm not gonna rush and just buy a tipper for the sake of it. Probably the ADHD, but I'll wait and I'll buy the right tipper. I have seen a couple. I have looked at a couple. The one I looked at a couple of days ago was decent. 1 second. Bastard. It was decent, however, it had quite high mileage. I don't remember that coming on the van or cutting a cable off of it. We probably should have tested to see how that works, because I mean, it's no good now, but scrapping something is, you're always going to get the least amount of money from scrapping something. I'm not one for giving out loads and loads of tips and pretending that I know everything, because I don't, but if you're going to be doing scrap metal and you come across something that works, my advice would always be to try and clean it up and sell it before you scrap it, because your scrap value for something is the worst value you're ever going to get. This is where hoovers, toasters, kettles, this is their graveyard. This is where they come to die. So yeah, if you can sell something, then sell it, test it, make sure it works, especially with electricals, because what you don't want is, you don't want to sell someone something and it burn their house down. So if it works, if it has value, if you can be sure that the item that you're passing on to somebody else is safe, you're always going to get more. Yeah, I missed the tipper. This would have been done, and cast iron, they're well heavy. This would have been done, and we'd be over there finding out exactly exactly what our higher value metals are worth. But at the moment, I'm still working my way through this. So yeah, we as I've explained in previous videos, the scrap metal side of our business is just one part. Okay, mate. The scrap metal value is just too good to ignore, which is why, bear with me, because I'm making too much noise. So the scrap value is just too high for us to ignore and give to somebody else, because we used to just pile it up when we'd done a house clearance or whatever. We used to pile it up, and then we'd ring up our local scrap man. He'd come and oh, that boiler's going to go wee. So So he'd come, pick up our scrap metal and basically do exactly what I'm doing right now and get paid for it. And I thought to myself, why am I giving away free money? So that's why we started doing the scrap metal. But we are a company of people with additional needs. I don't think any of us are normal, if I'm being honest. But what is normal? I've got a really good team. My partner, she drives the vans. We've got James, who's an absolute machine and grafts himself to the bone on a daily basis for the company. He works his socks off. And then we've got Shane, who's a new addition to the team. There's fucking brass all over these radiators. What was I doing? Yeah, Shane's a new addition to the team. We'll see how he gets on. Bye, Henry. I'm sure you had a good life. I'm sure Henry had a great life, but that was then. That particular Henry, rest in peace, mate. Right, more boilers. Fucking my son. I probably should have stripped the cast aluminium out of that one. Oh, yeah. Whatever. I'm actually surprised how much steel, scrappy metals we had on it. Didn't think there was this much. Christ. Yeah. That dishwasher can go. Goodbye. Cheerio. This is going to be a bit of a shit. Stay. Yep. Bad dishwasher. Fuck off. Stay. Right. Dishwasher didn't want to play ball. Yeah, right. Okay. So yeah, like, this might not be super exciting to everybody, and I probably will speed up parts and slow down parts because I understand not everyone has got 20 minutes, half an hour, or however long it's taken me so far to watch me empty a van. Can't believe how many freaking radiators we got. Where did these all come from? Well, I don't even remember picking half of this stuff up. I've got to be careful, I can't keep swearing because we are trying to keep this YouTube channel family friendly. However, sometimes the odd cuss word, especially when I hurt myself, is going to slip out. Where the hell did that come from? Cook a hob. I don't know. I know where all the boilers come from because I collected them, but maybe the guys have picked them up on their travels. I don't know. Either way, It's all adding to the end weight, which is nice. So yeah, it's not the easiest work in the world, but that is all yours. That's crazy, that. Yeah. I'm actually shocked. Washing machines, they're so good. They're so good for our final weight, but they're a pain. Wowzers. Yeah, don't mind a washing machine. You have to move, brother. You can't stand there, mate. One of these things land on you. Huh? Yeah, that's fine. Just leave it. It's all rubbish. Just stay out of the way. Aaron, take that blue trolley from me and move it. The blue trolley, just take it and get rid of it for me. Good boy. Just down the side of the van for the moment. Good man. Got my son with me today. Got him out of bed nice and early. You might as well learn the business now. Because I'm not going to be able to do this forever. I'm not getting any younger. And for those of you that actually know me, you'll know that I'm not the healthiest of people. I am overweight. I am not what you would call healthy. But I get up every day and I get out there and I try and make my dreams come true. He's going to take some of this away for me. Hopefully he doesn't break our van. He's pretty good on that thing, to be fair. Oh, what's all this? What's all this? Mostly, that's mostly my bronze. Okay, right. It's quite surreal because some of you that have watched some of our other videos watched me put some of this stuff into the van, and now you're watching me get rid of it. If by the way you are watching this video and you find it entertaining, informative, whatever, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Wow. It's going to be very noisy for a minute, and I apologise, but you won't be able to hear me, so you'll just have to watch. I'm not going to lose any sleep if we don't get every last bit. But I do need to leave it clean because I've got to put a chest of drawers in here for a customer. So yeah, it's not ideal really. I've got a tarpaulin up there. When we put the chest of drawers in, I'll put it in this gap right here and I'll put the tarpaulin down. That makes sense. Right. Nice. Very nice. Right. See why I love this place so much? It's just absolute chaos. Absolute carnage. And I love it. So we need to go back on the weighbridge and then we need to go and do our non-ferris. Right. Back on the weighbridge. That was a serious pile of steel, that. I'm actually surprised. I didn't take my first weight. Normally, because I've got a good relationship with these guys, they normally just trust me to take my own weights. That's alright, I don't care. That's a them problem now. Yeah, they normally trust me to take my before. Right, so now we're going to do our non-ferrous, which is all of our higher value stuff. We do stainless steel first. Stainless, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite heavy. What were you weighing in at? Stainless. 21 on stainless. You got your phone to make the notes? I'll do it. So we're going to have to do the bucket. I think it's 2 kilo or 1 kilo for the bucket. It's very light. So we're 20. What? We were 21 a minute ago. What's going on there?
Yeah, this one is metal or stainless?
Stainless, mate. It's all stainless.
Okay.
That's all stainless.
18, okay.
18 on the stainless. So we're 18 kilos on the stainless. Where do you want that? Just out of the way for the moment.
Yeah.
Right, 18 on the stainless. Nice. Right. Yeah. I'll go and get something else. Let's go with. So he's making a note of all the weights. He's making a note of all of our weights. And then at the end, the guy, fucking hell, that's heavy. At the end, the guys will tally it all up, and we'll get our value. So, we've got number 1 copper, number 2 copper, number 1 copper. There's not a lot of number 2 this week. Hardly any number 2 this week, to be fair, which is the way we like it. I'd rather have the good stuff. I don't know if we actually get anything on. I don't know if they give us anything on circuits. We'll find out. That's heavy. I'm just going to check that we are recording. Bear with me because I don't want to lose this. This is a good part of our video. Yep, we're recording. This is probably my favourite part. So I'm going to pop you back on. Oh, lost you for a sec. Right, so that there is all. That's all Ali. Don't know how we've had such a good week on aluminium. It's crazy. Right, let's drag our number 1 on our circuit boards. I'm going to have to ask whether do we get paid anything on circuit boards?
Circuit board, no, we don't pay.
You don't pay on circuit boards? Okay. You don't, nothing on them, no?
No.
No? Right, I'll take them home then, because there's transformers and stuff on them. Keeping that. No, just wait a minute, mate.
6.
So 6 on number 1, number 2. That's 2, yeah? It's flickering on 8. It went to 8.
Okay.
Call it 6.
Okay.
So 6 on number 2, yeah?
Okay, give me. Yeah.
6 on number 2.
Okay, bring it.
Yep. 6 on number 2. £6 kilo on 2. What's number 2? It's about 50 odd quid. It's not bad. It's not bad. Means our number 1 price is going to be quite good, because there's quite a bit more of our number 1 than there is in number 2. Aaron, put them blue tubs all together. Stack them up, please, pal. Right. That's all brass. All brass. It's all checked.
Yeah.
29, 28. 27. Let you off. 27 on the brass. I could have cleaned that up better. Well, I carried it on my own. Why can't you carry it on your own?
Yeah, because if you have, then it's perfect.
You do this. Ready? Up we go. Are you making note, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, 27 on the brass. Beautiful. 27 on brass. Like I said, try and do this sort of once a week. Sometimes we don't have time and we have to do it fortnightly. But it just adds to our takings. 20 on the number 1?
Yes, please.
20 on number 1, yeah?
20.
Yeah? Happy with that?
Yeah.
20 on number 1. Nice. I think that's about £7 a kilo. So 20 times 7. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 140 quid. 140 quid for a little bucket of metal. Who would have thought? This is going to be quite a nice little weigh-in, actually. Look at aluminium. I thought I had a lot of aluminium. Look at that. That's my little bin. Look at this. Jesus. Right, now we've got some household cables, which are valued at around £2.50 a kilo. But we're going to have to take some weight off the wheelie bin. So, household, it's 47, but the wheelie bin's probably 3 or 4, right? Gotta be.
Copper, clean copper?
No, it's household.
How much the clean copper?
20 kilo, yeah. This is household. So do you want to call it 44?
No, we will put
We'll empty it and reweigh. Okay. Aaron, move these bins out of the way, please, pal. We're empty and what was it, 47? Remember 47, Aaron, please. Right. Remember 47. Not so good this week on the cable.
No, put in this way and with...
You're going to tip it? Oh, you're brave. I don't think that's going to work, my friend, but we'll try it.
1.
Right. You couldn't even lift that other bin. How are you going to do this? All right. Go on, muscles. You got it.
Yeah. Up.
Right, and then straight up in the air, yeah?
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Up. Nice. Nice. 47 we were, yeah? Alright, that's on one.
Zero karna.
Zero that. Minus one, I should have put it on. 47. Take away 12.
35.
35 on the cable. 35 on the cable. Well, and bring them tubs, please, mate, all of them. Put them all out of the way. You might have to go and get the forklift, brother. So, all aluminium. Just put them down the other bins, please, pal. So that's all alley, and that's all motors. I don't know where you want to put them. You're going to forklift them onto the, straight onto the... Oh, you got the pump truck. Go, go, go. Let's do it. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I think the big winner is going to be the number one. Actually, the aluminium's going to be the big winner. Aaron, they can go back on the van, please, pal. Go and put all the tubs and wheelie bins and stuff at the back of the van, please. Just put them at the back of the van, near the back. Go on, you can do it. Look at the muscles on this fella, look. Oh, dreamy. You want to try and slide it on?
Yeah.
How much does this weigh?
34.
34. These tubs are 34.
38.
28. Huh?
38. We will tip and take the
38. Go on and get it on. Can you go any higher? We can try and lift. We can try and lift it. No. No. Handball them out and then handball them back in?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's do it. Go back because this show. Zero. Right. So motors and compressors, yeah?
This one is compressor.
Yeah? Are you going to do compressors separate?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think there is a same price.
Pumps, motors and pumps. Look at all the big lumps of... Fuck's sake. Look at all the big lumps of brass on there. Look. Look what I do for you, look. Big lumps of brass on there, mate.
Yeah.
Don't say I don't give you nothing. And now you're going to be famous. You're going to be on my YouTube channel. I won't. I'll blur your face out. It's fine. Yeah, compressor. Stick that with the other one. Jesus, we're up to 80 kilo already. But they're low value. They're not.
This is RNL.
Huh?
That's no motor. Okay. RNL.
Iron alley, yeah? Stick it in with the alley then. What about that one? That's alley as well.
Oh, I need this motor.
Nah, just go as a motor. Fuck it, I'm not. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Right, and all these bits. What do you want to do with them?
Yeah, motor.
Motor, yeah? They don't class as copper bearing, they're just motors, yeah? I thought that. It's good job. Good job you're here, fella. And then,
104. Okay.
104, yeah?
Yes, 45.
104. 104 on motors. 104 kilo. They're the fault. Done. 104. Yeah, you put that on properly. Is that iron alley? 22. 104 and 22, yeah? And then we've got the big dog, which I'm hoping is going to be my big payday.
And aluminium remaining.
Yeah, only aluminium remaining. Okay. Do you want them compressors back in there for now? Yeah. Right. Right. Nice. 104 on motors. No wonder we couldn't lift the wheelie bin. 104 kilo. And then we've got this bastard. Look at this. This is nuts. I've never bought this much aluminium. We normally bring about half of that. Maybe half. There's one more bin here, Aaron. That one needs to go in the van, please, pal. And then there's going to be that black bucket, and then other than that, we're done. I don't know. I might be able to drag this. I think. No, I can go in the van. Just make sure you're being careful of the roads and watch the cars. Just watch out. I don't think there's anyone else here, so it's just us. This is a good one. I think this is the most alley I've ever brought in one hit. Yeah, I think this is the most I've ever brought in one. Like I said, we're normally half this, right? Aluminium is very, very deceiving. Although there's an awful lot of it, there is a lot of it. There is a lot of it, but it's not very dense. So I'm just going to have a little wander and show you. These guys won't mind. Look at this cable. Look at that. Size of that. Like I said, I get on really well with these guys, so they'll be alright. That's a big bucket of lead. Oh, lead's dense. Big bucket of brass. Be nice to be bringing that in, wouldn't it? That's worth a few quid. And then all your cable and yeah. Right. Ready? Let's go. Let's do it. Nice. Yeah. But up the back. She's good. Yeah. What's that one? All alley. Yeah, all the way down. Double check to be sure. It's all alley, boy. Come on. You know me better than this. Then cast and alley is the same price, right? Yeah. So cast aluminium, which is the heavy stuff, and shit aluminium is the same price. So we can weigh it all together, which is nice and easy. Look at that for a lot. That's beautiful. That look. Yeah. Bit of cast aluminium. It's like a pedal or something. Move yourself, mate, please. No, I don't need you to do anything at the moment. Just stay out of the way, please. I mean, we're up to 60 kilo already. And I think my price for alley is £1.10 a kilo. £1.10 a kilo. £1.10 a kilo, nice. I have got to take a couple of kilo off for the bucket. I like that bit. Look at that bit. Look at that bit. I love that. It's quality engineering. That one's stainless. Just throw it away. And these extruded bits. Look at them. They're lovely. They are. Very good. Gold bits. Oh, get off the thing, mate, please. Check that pan, because I'm not sure on that pan. Just check it for me. Stainless, yeah? It just got thrown in. What are we up to? 87 kilo at the moment, and we've still got some bits. It's going to be about 90 odd kilo.
It was magic.
That's just steel. What are we at? 90 bang on. Take. Just take a couple of kilo off of that bucket because I want the bucket back.
Yeah.
So call it 88.
88, okay.
88. You happy with that?
Yeah, perfect.
There. Should we throw it all back in there?
Okay,
Yeah. 88.
Put it upside.
Huh?
Upside.
Up there?
Yeah.
Nah.
Check your stuff, okay, boss man?
Hang on. Let me just get rid of this bucket, and then I can get out of here. I only want the bucket. The rest of it. Right, that can go in the van, and then we're done. We're going to go and do our payment stuff, and then I'll flick the camera back on and let you know what the final outcome is. I'll let you know what the final amounts are. So yeah, well impressed with the aluminium.